Oh my god, yes! Finally! Finally, it's over! My suffering! My suffering has ended! The epic conclusion of Halo Episode 9! Wow! We're here! Oh no! Oh my god, 3 months! 3 months of this fucking show! I think so anyway. Who gives a shit how long it's been going? It should have ended after the first episode. should, the, Paramount should have taken it off. It shouldn't have continued. Oh my god. I'm just so happy. I don't have to deal with this abomination anymore. I can't tell you how happy I am. I don't have the words to describe this feeling inside me. Jesus Christ. All right, fuck it. We'll just hop right into the episode. We start right where we left off. Master Chief wakes up from his beating from all the other Spartans after kicking his ass. And dude, apparently McKee is apparently her name. Cause the butch blonde haired lesbian girl. Cause I don't give a fuck. I think that's her name. Whatever, the blessed one. After touching the MacGuffin and creating like this weird shockwave, apparently that shockwave was so massive it like upended the entire facility they were in. And holy shit, this facility is huge. It destroyed a huge portion of this facility. Like rubble is falling down and shit. Like whoa. Yeah, it didn't. The shockwave from the last episode, it didn't look that big. Apparently, it was. It's insane. Oh my god! And she just easily walks out of the facility. She kills maybe like 4 people instead of like 1,000 of all the military marines that were all stationed there. Doesn't matter. She kills them all. She leaves with the MacGuffin. Somehow she gets it onto the ship. I don't know how she did it, because the thing is fucking massive. It's fucking massive. The MacGuffin is huge. It's a giant stone key. It's keystone, and I guess she moved it to the ship, with the Covenant ship, whatever, dude. By the way, it's just state this episode was not as crazy as I thought it would be. After like the last episode, I thought this episode was gonna be like insane, but it wasn't. It's insane in like the most boring way possible. That's how insane it was. Not insane like, wow, this shit's crazy. No, insane like, oh my god, I'm still nodding out. I'm still falling asleep. I'm still passing out. Why is this happening? This is the last episode, for fuck's sake. Jesus. All right, we start out Halsey and the boy, the creepy dude, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't know his name either. They're escaping, and this is so fucking stupid. It was hilarious. Uh, John meets back with the Spartans, and they have Kai in custody and a gun to her head. And John without his helmet is going up to the Silver Team, is like appealing to their emotional side, even though the Spartans don't have emotions, to let her go and join his side. It was so fucking funny. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe it. And they follow it. They're like, "Oh, Master Chief, of course. You are our Master Chief. We have to respect your orders." It was retarded. I couldn't believe it. He was literally appealing to their emotional fuck, their emotional human sides. It was crazy. Even though they don't, the two of them, the two other Silver Teams that didn't take him out, the big black dude and the other skinny woman. It was crazy. Whatever. They Halsey's on the run. She takes off in the ship. Kai's like, "No, I'm gonna kill her," and she fucking runs at the speed of light after Halsey in the ship, and she jumps on there. She gets on. She fucks up like the dude. She kills him. And then this is so stupid. For some reason, the guy was like a distraction to Kai for some reason, and Halsey ends up getting away in this giant ship, and she gets into this escape pod. Also, this is retarded as well. Apparently, this giant ship only has one escape pod. And this ship was being shot down by the USNC because they don't want Halsey to get away because they're going to try her for treason. Whatever. Like any of this matters. It's just so retarded. Why does this ship only have one escape pod? And the ship crashes, and it fucking explodes with Kai on board. And she survives. She has no scratches whatsoever. It doesn't matter. She crash lands, and she's okay. She's plot armor. It's insane. The plot armor is insane. Halsey gets away on the escape pod. USNC's tracking it. We cut back to John and Silver Team. They're like, oh, we gotta find where McKee went. We gotta find where the Covenant planet is that they're trying to hold this ceremony to find the Halo ring or whatever. Oh my god. And they do it. They find it. And we cut back to Halsey. She gets captured. So the whole scene of her running away was pointless. I'll just talk about it now. Until we find out that the Halsey they captured wasn't the real Halsey. She was actually a clone. She was a clone of the real Halsey. Whoa, when did this happen? How long has she been a clone? And at the end of the episode, we get a monologue from her talking about the next evolutionary stage of humans. And she's just there. Is she a clone too? Who knows? I don't fucking know. Who knows now? Because, I'm sorry, excuse me, Jesus. Clones are like a huge thing now in this episode. Whatever, fuck the holy shit. We cut back to John and the team, and they're going to the planet. It's like a risky ride. The USNC admiral's like, all right, we could send like 12 battalions with you, and we'll have like 10,000 Marines at your back to get to this planet to get the Keystone back. And John's like, no, we don't need backup. It's too dangerous. Oh my god, it's insane. So they don't have any backup. They go to this planet alone. By the way, the CGI in this episode is fucking awful. It's horrible. It's so easy to tell just how awful it is. All the green screens and the backgrounds and the fighting in this episode with the CGI, it's not good at all. They get to this fucking Tatooine desert planet, and apparently there's only like one temple on this planet. Oh, that's all there is on this planet, and that's all they built, the Covenant. Oh my god. And they fight. They're like, wow, this is so easy. There's like barely anyone here. And then they get found out, and bam. A bunch of like 200 or 300 fucking grunts and brutes and elites all come together out of like the mountain of where this temple is. It's like, oh, now we're in for a huge fight. Also, by the way, apparently, Mercy and Regret are there, and they're like talking about in the Covenant language how, yeah, we're totally gonna double cross you, a blessed one. By the way, we don't actually need you now. now that you can reveal the location of Halo, what a surprise! I didn't give a shit about her. Who gives a fuck? She ends up in order to like, there's like a whole bunch of fighting. It's all terrible, really bad fucking shots. The energy armor that everyone's wearing, the shields, they're really super inconsistent in this episode. People are just fucking Johnny's like getting shot and hammered by the hammers from the brutes, and he's like not dying. It's crazy. It's retarded. Anyway, McKee's like, oh, I gotta touch the stone, and the stone, it rees, it yodels all the enemies away, of course. It blows them off like a cliff, and she's in this like mindscape of the MacGuffin, and like revealing the location of the Halo, and like some weird like star map in the sky that the Covenant elders are like looking at. It's so stupid. I don't know what the fuck is happening. God, Kai shoots the blessed one, the girl, to stop like her from meddling and showing the star map. John, more enemies come out. John fights them. He's like, or this is retarded as well. Cortana's like, John, you can't survive this. John's like, take over my body. You could do it. You could stop them. You could save us. She's like, well, I don't really want to anymore. What is? I don't even know what like Cortana's goal in the show is. Apparently, it was just like to help Master Chief because she learned like humanity from him by being inside him. But what else? Her ultimate goal was to help Halsey, but she betrayed Halsey, and now she wants to help John for some reason. I don't know. Whatever, I guess. Why though? But why? Why? You're an advanced AI, but you're programmed to follow Halsey's orders. But now she went. She turned Skynet on her. I guess she became self-aware. Now she's helping John. Anyway, Cortana takes over John's body, and this is a funny thing. She like blows up everyone. She like kicks the ass of everyone. She gets the keystone onto the ship. Whatever. One of the Spartans gets injured. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. And they all escape. They all escape the planet with the keystone. They have the MacGuffin. They have the Halo, basically. Like in this episode though, like Cortana being like Master Chief is the most Master Chief has ever been in the show. John is like not as an actor, and like how the show has like portrayed Master Chief has just been so disjointed from the actual game that Cortana taking John's free will and taking over his body has become more like a Master Chief than the actual Master Chief. And it's the Cortana isn't even speaking while in John's form. she just she's just silent. It's like she basically killed John then. Oh my god, fuck. And that's the episode, guys. That's it. What a fucking ride this show has been. Truly, what a ride. I can't understate how awful this show has been in its runtime. And apparently, it's been greenlighted for season 2. It was greenlighted for season 2 before the first season ever came out. Unfucking believable. I hope to God season 2 doesn't come out. This show has been getting so many bad receptions from everybody. It's been universally hated. I love that. I love that everyone on the internet can come together and agree that the new Halo series has been just an absolute fucking train wreck. It's just a joy to my heart. It's the keynote I've always needed. My God. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say anymore. I think I'm gonna do like a full, not a full breakdown, just like a holier than thou full discussion about the show. I'm not gonna go over every episode. Fuck that. Just like the things that are so retarded, you know, as a totality during this like whole runtime. And yeah, I think that's it. So that'll come out soon. And see ya.